Really quick, before we jump into today's video, I just want to say we did recently, back in April, pass the 1 year mark of the first Far North MTG video. So later on this month, we're passing the 1 year of the first gameplay video on Far North MTG. So with that being said, to celebrate that, we're going to be doing a 1 year Far North MTG video. Included in that is going to be a Q&A. If you want to leave us a question for that Q&A, go and head down to the link in the description where you can find a link to our post on our community tab, or just head straight to our community tab where you can find that post with the Q&A and you can leave us a question and we'll answer that in that video. Alright, what's up everybody? Zach from Far North MTG here, back with some more cEDH action. You know what it is. I'm also just gonna say here, I'm kind of getting over a cold and still not feeling 100%, so I'm gonna keep this kind of short and sweet. So as we jump into the video here, I just want to say if you like the content, please like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and hit the link to the bonfire or our Patreon down in the description. Also, a huge thank you to our patrons that we do have, Tangle Clappin' and also Ya from That's a Good Card. Thank you so much, and with that being said, let's talk about today's decks. Today I'm playing SpongeBob, aka Jodah the Unifier. This 5-color Legends Matter list has no traditional cEDH win cons and instead is trying to win by beating face with giant legendaries. Ben is playing Etali. This Gruul Dino looks to turbo out the commander to cast spells from everybody's library for free before using a food chain combo to infinitely exile said libraries or find an alternative win con from somebody else's deck. Shane is playing Atraxa. This big mana sans red list is also looking to use food chain to draw its entire deck before winning with a Thassa's Oracle combo. And Dylan is playing Tameshi. This Azorius artifact combo list looks to use the commander to loop lands and artifacts from its graveyard before winning with Blind Obedience, Extort Loops, or infinitely milling opponents with Codex Shredder. So that's what everybody's rocking today. Before we jump into the video, I just want to say once again, thank you so much for watching, and let's play some cEDH. Okay, pre-games.
Yeah,
I got one.
I also have to reveal some stickers.
Ooh.
Over there first.
Yeah, let's see those stickers.
We got Phyrexian Midway Bamboozle, Unsanctioned Ancient Juggler, then Narrow-Minded Baloney Fireworks.
Only
it's a bunch
serious
of
cards. Alright, Gemstone Caverns. Let's get rid of this. Oh, yeah, there's a Reki History of Kamigawa. My luck counter is going to be Nissa. I like Nissa.
Draw for turn. I'll play a Command Tower for turn, tap it for a Deathrite shot, and I'll pass the turn.
I am going to turn 0 Worldly Tutor here.
I like that.
Oh, wow.
I like that. That's spooky.
I'm just getting a fucking monkey. Alright, monkey on top. Untap, upkeep, and draw this mysterious card.
Could be any card.
Could be anything.
Could be a monkey.
Could be a monkey. I'm gonna play a Bayou. I'm gonna tap my Gemstone Caverns and play a monkey. Hey, where'd that come from?
Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I'll pass the turn on that.
Untap upkeep draw. Land for turn, Meticulous Archive. I will surveil. No. I will put Chrome Mox to the graveyard. Play a Lotus Petal. Crack a Lotus Petal for a blue. Mystic Remora.
Ooh. Good by me?
Goodbye me. I will pass.
Alright, Ben, let's see the turn one.
I wish. Untap upkeep draw. Play a Misty. We'll crack it right away. Misty Rainforest for Taiga. Tap Taiga for a Delighted Halfling. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I'll start with the Deathrite Shaman, exile the Misty, and I'll cast Avacyn's Pilgrim, and then I'll tap 1 and cast a Soul Ring.
Trigger.
You may draw. And then I'll pass the turn on that.
Untap. Upkeep draw. A Plateau. I'll go to combat. Dylan,
It's only me, yeah.
It's only you.
I take 2 and you can cast a Counterbalance.
Do I want that? Okay, I'll go to second main. I will tap 3 and play Sisay Weatherlight Captain from the 99. Kinda crazy. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, I will pay for my fish. And draw. Passios.
Oh my, Dylan!
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Surely I'll hit a land by now.
Surely.
Yeah.
Play Shifting Woodland, untap, because I control a forest. Tap 2 for a Fellwar Stone. Dylan, you can draw. Thank you. Pass.
Alright. Untap. Keep and draw. There's no more lands in graveyards, huh?
Nope.
No, sir.
Womp womp.
Tap 2, floating a colorless Demonic Tutor.
Okay, so that is That is an Avacyn's Pilgrim. That should not be able to tap for the black mana that Shane needs to cast this Demonic Tutor here. Unfortunately, that was a little bit of a whiff on this. Luckily, it doesn't really change anything here. Shane does use that command tower for mana on this turn cycle, which he should have had to use that to cast the Demonic Tutor. But funny enough, he actually uses the command tower for white mana, so he could have just done this like the opposite and things would have turned out the same. I don't know. I think he's just been playing a lot of Grist recently, which has Elves of Deep Shadow in it, so I think he just had Elves of Deep Shadow on his brain. But yeah, anyways, just wanted to point that out here. Avacyn's Pilgrim doesn't make black mana, but it doesn't change anything because he should have just used the command tower, then used the Avacyn's Pilgrim for the white mana he uses later. But yeah, anyways, back to the game.
Trigger.
You may draw. Tutor good?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to grab this card. And... because that's going to be a big save too. Granted, you can't do anything with it if he casts SpongeBob.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, like I said, it is not like a combo piece that will ever win me the game. It's just like a big asshole that searches other assholes.
Still pretty scary.
Still a lot of value.
I mean, do you have to do this right now?
No.
But you could.
You could. And it gains you less life.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'll pass a turn for now.
Jesus. Upkeep, draw.
Gonna untap that monkey.
I'm gonna untap the monkey. I'm gonna play Marsh Flats. I'll just go straight to combat.
Yeah, it's me.
Yep, it's you.
Land.
Neat. Well, now I feel like I'm incentivized to not cast anything. Yeah, I'm gonna crack my Marsh Flats. Look at this Tundra off of that. And then cast Bob.
Bob.
The Bob!
Yep.
No response.
No response.
Alright, pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, can't pay the Remora. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand, huh? We'll play a Windswept Teeth as my land for turn. And then we will go through phases and pass.
Okay.
And clean up, discarding Lotus Bloom.
We'll untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll tap 1, 2, and 3. Sticker Goblin on the stack.
Sure, I'll pass.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
Same.
So he enters. I'm putting Unsanctioned on Sticker Goblin. Or Blank Name Goblin. Whatever you want to call this goblin.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 red mana.
Stupid fucking legal card.
I will then exile a Simian Spirit Guide from my hands for another red.
Mm-hmm.
And then tap Delighted Halfling for a red. Put an Etali on the stack, paying the 5 from the Sticker Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
This Etali is uncounterable.
Yeah.
I got nothing for, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got nothing for that.
Etali resolves. Each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells.
1.
Essica.
Worldly Tutor.
Aether Spellbomb.
Got a Roaming Throne.
Mm-hmm. I assume you're casting all this. How would you like to order the stack?
What do we got? So we got a Worldly Tutor. I will Worldly Tutor first, and then I will play Essica, Roaming Throne, Spellbomb.
Take the permanents. They're gonna go there anyways. Unless...
No. I don't got anything.
So I'll Worldly Tutor first. Off the Worldly Tutor, I will grab a Treasonous Ogre on top.
Yep.
And then Roaming Throne will enter. I will choose a creature type. We'll choose Dinosaur.
Yep.
Then Esco will enter, and then Aether Spellbomb will enter.
I'm going to respond to my own Aether Spellbomb.
Yes, of course.
I'm going to pay 2 life, all Mental Misstep my Spellbomb.
Yeah, you can do that. You can take that right back, sir.
Yeah.
Just to not let him use it to balance the
Yeah.
Etali with the Treasonous Ogre
understandable.
and do
I
a lot
get
of
it.
stuff.
Yeah, that adds up.
I guess I will pass turn after that.
In your instep.
Of course.
Zach, this has nothing to do about me being whatever. You'll see why in a sec.
That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool, Shane.
I'm
That'd be
gonna
cool,
remind you, there's a
Shane.
Treasonous Ogre on the top of the library over there.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna attempt to Swords to Plowshares Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He wasn't cool.
He wasn't cool.
He wasn't cool, man.
You can get your 8 life or something.
Yeah, 8 life, yep.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna go white. I'll exile your Marsh Flats.
Yep.
So green, white. I'll float a colorless. I'm gonna attempt to cast Food Chain.
Oh, go for it, bud.
Yep.
Alright, yeah,
Yep.
you got it.
Okay, exile the boys. 4 blue mana and cast a Mist Hollow Griffin.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 And then attempt to exile Mist Hollow Griffin with Food Chain and add
5 blue.
And then recast Mist Hollow Griffin
Mm-hmm.
and present the...
If you have the Mind Break Trap, this is the point to hit it on the first cast of it.
Doesn't that?
It just exiles it, but he can still cast it from exile.
Yeah, but he'll be out of mana now.
That's true.
Yeah, I will, on whatever the third... So the second Mist Hollow.
This Mist Hollow.
Yeah.
On the second Mist Hollow, I will show a Mind Break Trap.
I'll respond. Tap for a blue and Swan Song.
I got nothing.
Yep. Okay.
I got a bird.
You got a bird.
Mhm.
I'll then present again the...
Should have kept my other counter spell.
present the infinite blue and then start filtering it with all the colors. Cast Atraxa, put my whole library in my hand, and then just cast Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, first of all, well played by Shane, really awesome finding that window there to go for that. The second thing I want to say is that we didn't really play through the actual win there at the end, so I do just want to say, for somebody that's watching this, if you're not familiar with how Atraxa wins, or if you're a new cEDH player, or somebody that doesn't play cEDH and just stumbled across this video because you like Commander, just want to break it down here really quick. So essentially you make infinite mana to cast creatures with Food Chain and Squee, use that mana to cast Atraxa, exile Atraxa, Food Chain, recast Atraxa. Every time you do that, you're drawing more and more cards off Atraxa. Eventually you draw your entire deck and get your Thassa's Oracle. Just wanted to clarify that there for anybody that isn't familiar with the combo, since we didn't play that out. It was just the kind of situation that we all knew we were cooked and we just kind of scooped it up, but for the sake of actual viewer-friendly stuff, we probably should just play things out. But yeah, anyways, super well played by Shane there. Really awesome finding that window there at the end. And Food Chain does in fact win games. Anyways, though, that is it for this week's video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support the channel as well, please head down to the description and check out our Patreon link down there. And with all that out of the way, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.